My granddaddy used to say, pay now, play later. Or you can play now, but you're going to pay later. I kind of see fitness this way. But what if you're paying now and just not getting any closer to that payday? There could be some reasons why you're working hard in the gym, but not seeing the results that you desire. And I'm going to tell you 8 of those primary reasons right now. Reason number 1, you may be working hard in the gym and not getting results is you're not training large muscle groups enough. This one's pretty big. If you're not hitting the big muscle groups consistently, I'm talking legs, back, and chest, then you're simply not triggering the most growth. Here's the fix. Use compound movements, squats, or safe variations. Do rows and chest presses. Training big muscles stimulates more growth hormone, which helps build muscle across your entire body. You don't have to go heavy, just go smart. Be very consistent, and you'll see things happen. Reason number 2, your workouts feel hard, but aren't hard enough for your muscles. Just because you're sweating or breathing hard in the gym doesn't mean you're challenging your muscles. Here's the fix. Train to within 1 to 2 reps of failure. That's the sweet spot for growth. In fact, I like going to failure on my final sets. Make those last reps count. Make them tough. That's when your body gets the message to build more muscle. Reason number 3, you're working hard and not getting results. Your protein intake may be too low. You can train like a beast, but if you're not feeding your muscles what they need, they just won't grow. Here's the fix. Aim for 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of your goal body weight per day. Try getting your protein intake from food and then supplement with protein shakes daily if needed. Foods like lean red meats and chicken breast are excellent choices for getting that protein. And then you can add a shake in every day and you'll be good to go. Reason number 4 is you're not eating enough calories overall. Without enough total calories, your body doesn't have the energy to build new muscle. It's basically in survival mode. Here's the fix. I know some men don't like tracking their calories or macros, but if your goal is muscle growth, you need to know your intake and you need to know it's on point. So track your intake. You want to be at a slight surplus to grow muscle. So 300 calories per day surplus is a very good place to start. Think of food as fuel. No gas in the tank, no gains. Reason number 5 you may be working hard and not seeing progress is you're not recovering enough. You don't build muscle while training. You build it when you recover. Here's the fix. Get 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep, take rest days, and don't hammer the same muscle group as often as you did in your 20s. I personally now prefer 6 to 7 days of rest on all muscle groups before I go back to working them again. I no longer work a muscle group 3 times a week like I used to. If you're not adding muscle but would like to, you really have nothing to lose by scaling back your training. Reason number 6, there's no progression in your routine. Your muscles adapt quickly. If you're doing the same weights in every workout, at best, you're just maintaining. But if your goal is muscle growth, then the muscle must be constantly challenged or they'll simply refuse to grow. No new challenge equals no new growth. Here's the fix. The best way to fix this is progressive overload. Track your progress. Add reps, increase weight, slow down the tempo, or use drop sets to increase the challenge. Each time you enter the gym, add a little more to the challenge. Don't let your routine become your rut. Reason number 7, you're overtraining and you don't realize it. Working out every day, chasing soreness, and never resting, that can stall progress, and it can stall progress fast. But here's the fix. Try weight training only 3 times a week. Make each workout count by working hard for that hour or less that you're in the gym, and then get out. Muscle growth happens in recovery, not just in the grind. I love to go fishing, and I love to eat fish. When I take the boat out to catch fish, I'm not eating the fish on the boat. I didn't get to enjoy those fish from the boat. That was just step 1 of the process to getting those fish in a pan, then on my plate, and ultimately in my belly. The fish have to be brought home, scaled and cleaned, then prepared and cooked. Weight training is the same way. It's only the first step in the process of reaching your ultimate goal. Reason number 8 that you may not be seeing progress from your hard workouts is you're not hydrating your muscles properly. Muscles are about 75% water. And being even slightly dehydrated can reduce strength, endurance, and muscle recovery. Here's the fix. You guessed it. Drink plenty of water. At least half your body weight in ounces daily, but more if you're sweating a lot. Hydration keeps your muscles full, your joints happy, and your recovery on point. For you guys who are using creatine, be sure you're drinking a lot of water. Many men use creatine, but they say it doesn't work for them. When you ask how much they're drinking, they'll tell you 24 to 30 ounces per day. Be sure you are getting enough hydration. You're going to see a big difference when you do that. Fix these 8 things and see if you start growing, even in your 50s, 60s, and beyond. I'm going to catch you on the next video. Until then, go get fit.